Hi, everyone. So, this is our final week talking about home. And the more that I think about it, the more that I realize that home is the place where you get to just show up as your whole authentic, messy self. It's interesting because I feel like there was an episode. Stay with me now. There was an episode of The Middle. I don't know if y'all ever watch that show, but it's hilarious and amazing, and I love it so much. But there's an episode of The Middle where the mom, Frankie, decides that they are all, her and her husband and their three kids, are giving each other the worst of themselves, and they should be giving each other the best of themselves. And she decides this at a dinner party where all of the sudden, her sullen, kind of grumpy, introverted husband is the life of the party at this dinner party with all of their neighbors and all of their friends. And she is looking at him like he is a complete stranger. So she goes on this big cake and she decides that everybody should be getting the best. Their family should be getting the best of themselves. No more dirty sweatpants, no more eating on the couch and watching TV, no more sullen, grumpy nights, no more yelling at each other, all of this stuff. And so they do, their best, which in true sitcom fashion is not very good. And what they realize by the end of the episode is the reason that they aren't getting each other's best is because what they're actually getting is each other's realness. And that it's okay to just be yourself at home instead of like acting or pretending or putting on a mask. Now, not to say that that person that you are when you go to the dinner party and you're charming and you're the life of the party and you tell all the stories, not to say that that person isn't real, but rather that that's not the totality of you. And if you only ever allow that person to come out, then you're not being your whole authentic self. You're not belonging, you're fitting in. And you're hiding and chopping off pieces of yourself to fit in. And so home is that place where we belong. Home is that place where we can wear the dirty sweatpants, or in my case, the comfy bathrobe that my spouse thinks is the most hideous thing they've ever seen. But that to us is home, that place where we can laugh together and be together and just lay around and not have to be perfect and not have to be the life of the party. Home is the place where we can just be ourselves. And so the more and more and more that I think about it, it's like I don't necessarily, I mean, yes, I want to have those places where that feel like home. I want to have my home that I go to. I want my spouse to be home for me. But I also would love to extend the boundaries of where home is. I want our spiritual community to be home. I want our spiritual community to be a place that you can show up and be messy. And you know what? If you are wearing your dirty sweatpants because you just couldn't get out of them to get to the Sunday service, but you want it to be at the Sunday service, come on. We welcome you anyways, because this is the home where you can belong, all of your parts and pieces. And so I'm looking around at all of these places that I go and I'm asking myself, where can I create home for myself and for the people that are a part of this experience? Where can we be home together? So I invite you to ask yourself that question as well. Where can we be home together and for one another? Where can you be home for each other? I love you all.